位朋友，大家早上好！欢迎各位参加由 MCC 蒙科和欧洲导师教练协会 EMCC 联合主办的100场导师技术在线论坛。今天是第43场，今天这一场比较特殊，是由我们大师级教练 MCC 与高管进行的一次真实辅导。所以这是一次真实的 demo， 它不是演戏。那让我们来看一看，就是这位高管他会带来什么样的话题，然后我们的教练又是如何帮助我们高管解决困惑的，以及我们在这个过程当中能得到一些什么启发。好，在这之前，我们先来认识一下今天的演讲，今天的我们的大师级教练。今天的教练呢是 Amos Szeps 先生，他来自澳大利亚悉尼，然后他是一位职业的心理学家，他是 ICF 认证的大师级教练，是一位高管教练，然后他专职为 CEO 和顶级团队提供教练服务，同时他也开设了自己的公司，也是澳大利亚和新西兰领先的高管教练和相关服务提供商 People Max 的首席执行官。同时也是一位认证临终关怀悲伤教练，他每周都会花1天的时间去为当地的社区去提供这个服务，而且他曾经呢也有很长的一段时间去做过演员和戏剧制作人。今天的主办方是欧洲导师与教练协会 EMCC 和 MCC 蒙科。那 EMCC 是总部设在比利时布鲁塞尔的，专门为导师、教练以及督导提供国际资格认证的非营利性组织。MCC 蒙科是源自1981年冠军头部企业服务商，企业导师技术与组织隐形技能管理的全球知名教育咨询品牌。那蒙科的总部也是在比利时，然后在全球有近600名顾问，在41个国家。然后提供组织隐形技能萃取和企业导师传承相结合的培训咨询服务。蒙科中国，我们是专注在国内本土市场，然后开展企业导师制以及组织隐形技能管理的培训和咨询。同时也提供 EMCC 认证的导师课程，是 EMCC 目前受证的中国唯一导师服务机构，也是组织隐形技能管理全球智库 GO-TKM 的理事单位。那接下来呢，我们就把今天的这个舞台交给我们的 Amos 先生。那大家如果在这个过程中有任何的想法或者是疑问的话，我们在这次 demo 之后，然后我们的 Amos 先生会在线给大家答疑交流。Okay, now let's warmly welcome Mr. Amos.
Thank you for your time, Amos, for your early morning to help us for this session here for EMCC global side. So
you're welcome.
I'm very happy to have you here. I mean to be my coach to guide me through certain issues from my side. Thank you.
You're absolutely welcome. I'm happy too. I'm happy to speak to you, and I'm happy to be watched by a large audience of people who can hopefully learn from what we do here today.
Yes.
So, Fisher, we have maybe 20 minutes to do a short coaching session. Normally they take a bit longer, but let's see where we get to. My commitment to you is that you get some value from this session, some real value. So it's not pretend, it's real. And we don't know each other. We've spoken maybe once before for half an hour, correct?
Yes, exactly.
And I don't know what your topic is today, what you want to get from the session. So I guess that's a good place to start. Do you have a sense of what you would like to get from
Yes,
this
recently
time?
I have a huge pressure right now. Even sometimes I couldn't sleep very well. Currently let me give you a little bit background of myself right now. We are preparing a the second global tacit knowledge management forum in Davos in September 3, 4, 5, 3 days. And right now, I have a huge pressure in organizing all these things together, including the speakers, the sponsorship, and the audience, and then tickets, and all these logistics and so on. So I have a huge pressure right now. So I'm thinking of how can I release the pressure by doing the things properly from my side.
So what would you like to get from this conversation? 20 minutes. You've got this pressure. I can see the pressure. You know.
Yeah.
It's lots of things to do. Lots short time. So you've got this pressure. What do you want to walk away with today?
Yeah, I'm saying if possible, after these conversations, my pressure will be released. Okay, and then I can concentrate my time and energy in well prepare our Davos conference.
And I'm just watching your hands as you're talking. You're like, you know, so it's from this, you know, to this.
Yes.
To this.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. And what is this? What's the sensation of the pressure when you do this? What is it? Can you feel it right now? Can you feel the pressure right now?
Exactly.
Is it in your head?
Yeah, not in my head. It's in my body. In my body.
Okay.
Because on one side, lots of things need to be done within short time. And then also I don't have enough resources to support me. Even there might be some resources around me, but I don't know. I may not be able to see them or may not be able to activate all these resources around me. So that's why I got huge pressure. So I need to find a way how to release these pressures and then help me go to the right track.
Yes. So there's lots of demands on you, and there's lots of pressure because you don't have the resources, you don't have the time you need, and you feel it here. Do you feel it here right now?
Yes.
What's it like? Tell me. What's the sensation?
Sometimes I feel I need to, like a kind of very heavy thing press on me.
Is it there now?
Yeah, still did.
Yeah. What is the heaviness feel like? Is it inside or is it on the surface or?
No, well, it's inside.
It's inside. Yes. And describe the sensation right now.
Yeah,
if you
sometimes
breathe.
Yeah.
Maybe we just take a breath, you and me. So, and just slow, deep breath and see if you can really, really describe to me how this heaviness is inside.
Yes, it's better.
Yes.
You know,
so what's it?
when I breathe a few times, sometimes I've got the pressures. I concentrate on my breath, and then I already got the pressure there. But when I come back again, sort of this the Davos conference, all these arrangement, all these things are around me, and the pressure comes again. So sometimes you know every day I have a lot of other arrangements. If I shift my focus to other arrangements, not on the Davos conference preparations, then my pressure at that time it gets released.
Yes.
But when I come back to the main topic as well, again, then pressure comes again.
Yes.
So sometimes even sometimes if I have nothing to do, for example, if I sleep on the bed, I wake up in midnight, And then sometimes I feel pressure. Oh my God, I have this thing not yet been done. That thing's hundreds of things not, waiting to be done. And then I feel huge pressure. And then usually I would even need around half an hour before I get go to sleep again. But normally when I go in the evenings, because usually I sleep very late, usually around 11:30 to 12 o'clock midnight, I can touch, when I had to touch the pillow, I can sleep very quickly, fell into sleep very quickly, maybe within 1 to 2 minutes. But I easily to be wake up in the evenings, like 2 to 3 o'clock, let's say. And then I had a huge pressures, sort of all these kind of things, what I've done, what I haven't done. Then the pressure comes. Even in the mornings, when I wake up, a lot of things around me, and I got a little more pressures. So I feel sometimes I couldn't breathe properly, and then I try to have the teas around me. So every day, I drink a lot of teas. So that's something that help me to release my pressure as a liquid to release my pressure also.
It's interesting, Fisher, because I had exactly the same experience last night with the pressures of my business. And I've just bought a new business and I'm building a new team, and we're speaking with clients and we're trying to grow. And there's goals and there's not enough result. I have a feeling like this on my chest. And I also go to sleep quickly, but then I wake up with this heaviness. Yeah. So it's very interesting that we're having this conversation because, I'm a coach and I've done this work for 20, 25 years, but we're human beings, and we have this experience of being a human being and being under pressure and being stressed. And one of the ways that I think is best to explore this, deepest, if you like, is through the body, because it's not about Davos. It's not about my business. It's not about lists. It's about the heaviness. It's about the body. It's about the breathing. And so what I would like to explore with you, maybe just for a couple of moments, is just if we can breathe and really try to find a way out of this now, not in the future, not last night, but now. And I want to understand what this is and what this is. In the present. So, just get present yourself. Have a couple of breaths again.
Yeah. Definitely.
Because our thinking changes when our body changes. Yeah. We can't solve this if we're from the same physiological state. We have to change the state to think differently. Yeah. So let's just do a couple of breaths. So inhale through the nose, nice and long and deep. And exhale, nice and long and deep. And inhale, nice and long and deep. And exhale, nice and long and deep. And notice the sensations in the chest. Notice the sensations in the temples. Notice areas of tension in the body. Notice the heart rate
Yes.
And just
feel-
describe some of these sensations for me. What do you notice?
Yeah. When I did this deep inhale, I feel the pressure goes with the breath, and then I see my chest up and down, and then so it's not like that so hard for me. It's a little more relaxed because the chest is up and down, and it's a little bit getting soft, little bit for that, rather than too heavy and then harder, and then it's a little bit more concrete, like that. So it's a little bit more soft. Yeah, especially when my chest get the breathe up and down, and then it releases the pressures. Yes.
So softening.
Yes.
Softening. So just enjoy that, Fisher. Enjoy the breathing. And enjoy just this space that we have together, this moment where we don't have to
I can
do
sense
anything.
you are beside me.
So we don't have to go anywhere. We don't have to achieve anything. There's no expectations of us right now. We're just breathing here together, yeah? Softening.
Yeah. Yes. And somehow I have the kind of imagination that you are here and try to help me to soften all my chest, all my body.
Well, that I am.
Thank you.
And you know, I can feel my heart beating, but I can also feel the softening there.
Yes.
Is there any other sensations you're present to?
Yeah. I also feel there's something on my throat. And especially when something, it's like something's stop in my throat. When I breathe, have a deep breath, and then chest is getting a little bit more soft, somehow like the pressure is going out through the throat, and then there's something stop in my throat.
So let's pay attention to the throat and that pressure. What's the throat trying to say there? Can you put words?
Yeah.
Can you put words around what needs to come out there, Fisher?
Yeah, the feel like a kind of the saying like I don't want to go. Let me stay here.
I don't want to go. Let me stay here.
Yeah.
Where do you want to stay?
Yes, somehow like stay in my throat, which is also part of my body.
And describe the sensation in your throat.
Yes, the throat is somehow like it stop over there, like the obstacles on the road, and it just prevent this kind of the breathe, create the obstacles for breathe. So
really pay attention to that obstacle, okay? Just the sensations of that obstacle. Really pay attention to it. I can feel it too, by the way.
thank you.
And let's see if we can try to release it.
Yes.
Because the obstacle is a signal. The obstacle is a signal, Fisher. It's telling us something. So what's it saying?
Yeah, it seems like these obstacles don't want to go out of my body.
Yeah.
You stick here.
What needs to be expressed here? What's the obstacle telling us? What is it that we're not saying, Fisher?
Yeah, it seems like I want the obstacle to go, but obstacle say I need to stay here.
Ah, I see.
It's different directions. I want to kick the obstacle out very quickly, but the obstacle insists on being there.
Okay. Let's let it be there then.
Okay.
Yeah, let's let it be. And breathe nice and deep and slow. Just pay attention to the obstacle. Don't try to move it.
Okay.
And just breathe and pay attention to the obstacle. The obstacle is wisdom, by the way.
Thank you.
So just pay attention to the obstacle. There's wisdom in the obstacle. What is it?
Well, I feel a little bit strange. When you tell me the obstacle is wisdom, and then don't focus on that. And suddenly, I can't feel it is there at all. Very strange.
What do you feel? What do you feel? What's the sensation in the throat?
I feel nothing was there right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Describe
Oh.
the sensation in the throat.
yeah, I feel my throat, nothing over there. It's smooth. It seems the obstacle is not exist at all.
Mm-hmm. How about your chest?
And my chest remain the same as just now.
Soft.
Soft, yes.
Okay, so imagine yourself
You know,
now.
at the very beginning, I hug my chest by myself, and then when I did the breathe, my hand will a little bit away from my chest, and my chest gets soft, and then the obstacle, something goes to my throat as an obstacle, But when you have the right word, say, the obstacle is the wisdoms. And then somehow like it melt with my body.
Yeah. So the wisdom's in you now.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The wisdom's in you. So stay there. Let's stay there. So let's bring in Davos. Stay there. Stay breathing.
Thank you.
Okay. You're free. You have wisdom in you.
Thank you.
You're looking at this mountain that is Davos.
Yes.
What do you say? What do you say to this mountain?
Wow. I think really the very beautiful view of the mountain with green and trees, rocks, and also at the top of the mountain, there are lakes, there are buildings, house, and people are floating over there.
Floating.
People from all over the world come over to Davos.
And what about when you think of the mountain of actions and tasks and activities, the mountain of work? When you look at that mountain in this place of freedom and wisdom, when you're looking from here, what do you want to say to that mountain of work?
I would say I have the resources. I have people to help me to create this beautiful scene for us and for the world.
Mm-hmm.
And I realize many people are willing to help me. It's just like I may not ask them for help, but they are standing beside me.
Picture them. Picture them.
Yes.
Can you see them all around you?
Yes, exactly. So it seems in the past, they all sitting around me, but I simply neglect them. I didn't realize they were there, but in reality, they are there. So it's just from my personal opinion, personal view, that I never pay attention to the resources around me.
So what's
that's why?
Yeah, I mean, I love this. So you're looking at the mountain of work that you have in front of you, and it's the mountain of Davos. It's beautiful, but it's scary. Yeah. And it can be overwhelming and it can cause you pressure and stress. But you're looking around you and you have lots of people. You have lots of people. What are you going to do with them?
Partnership with them. Ask them for help. And invite them to be with us together.
Yeah, so picture that. Yes, imagine yourself going around, you know, and asking them for help.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can see that, yeah?
Yes.
What are they doing? What are they saying?
Yeah. they say, Fisher, we will help you. We will help you with this great idea to have the tacit knowledge matching forum in Davos. This is for the benefit of a human being. We are all here to help you.
Okay, so breathe that in. They're all there to help you.
Yes. You know, at the very beginning, in many times in the past, when I wake up over the night, I feel pretty lonely for myself because tremendous work are on my shoulder. And now I see all these people sitting around me and ready to offer their help to me. I feel I'm not the single people in the valley, but in somehow like sitting with a group of people, a huge amount of people, rather than lonely for myself.
Yeah. So speak to them. Close your fists. Close your fists like you did at the beginning. We can do this. Yeah. Shake your fists and speak to the people. There's thousands of them. What do you want to say?
Let's do it together.
Yeah.
Thank you for your help.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
We will make it.
Yes. 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 Yeah, you're welcome.
I really enjoy this moment.
Yes.
Thank you.
Hold on to it. Hold on to it.
My God. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel it.
Thank you.
But the power
Huge
when you
power.
speak now. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Shall we leave it there? Anything else?
Very nice journey. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Very magic. Very magic.
Yes.
I feel pretty relaxed now. Thank you.
You're welcome, Fisher. Thank you.
Thank you for your time in the morning. Maybe first, please say hello to the audience.
Hello, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the session with Fisher just now. I was watching it for the second time, and it brought a smile to my face.
Thank you very much. And thank you for this special session. And it's the first, the live demo coaching, live demo that among our EMCC China webinars. Thank you very much. And thank you. According to the feedback from the audience, I can see the topic and the way you coaching resonate with the audience to a large extent, because pressure this topic, and we are always overwhelmed with pressure every day. Most of the people have a similar experience. Thank you very much. And now let us enter the Q&A part. Yeah. 非常感谢我们 Amos 先生刚才就是做的这次 demo。大家现在如果针对刚才的 demo 有任何的想法或者任何的疑问的话，可以现在提出来。那 Zoom 里朋友可以直接打开你们的摄像头，然后可以直接发言，也可以把你们的问题打在聊天框中。那其他平台的朋友可以直接把你们的问题，然后在聊天框里打出来就可以了。Hi, Amos, we have a lot of friends watching the webinar on different social platforms because the webinar is live streamed. As we can see many questions from them or comments, and my colleague collected some of them, and we translated them and I will put it in the chat box.
And can people understand me? I see.
Yes, you will speak, I will do the translation. Yeah, after you speak several sentences and 2 to 3 sentences, I will do the translation.
Thank you.
Yes,
So
let's see. So the first question, I'll put it in the chat. Okay, I'll read and translate it. The first question is, when we coach, it mostly is not about the issues that the client brings, but the client himself or herself. It's a person that matters. Yeah, it's a comment from the audience. 那第一个呢，是我们有位朋友分享了自己的这个想法，就觉得我们在做教练过程当中，虽然就是我们的客户他带来了他的话题，但是我们在做教练的时候，更多的专注其实可能不是这个话题本身，而是这个客户的这个客户自己。那我们最终聚焦的呢，还是在客户这个人的身上。
Yes, I agree. I see. I'll just pause every sentence so you can translate. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Coaching issues and coaching the client, him or herself, is both coaching.
事实上，就不管是说教练针对这个问题，还是说针对这个客户本身，它都是教练的一部分。
But there are different types of coaching. Coaching issues is more tactical coaching, and coaching the client is deeper, more sustainable change.
那针对教练，针对是问题，还是说针对人？这又是两个就是不同层面的教练。首先，第一个，如果是针对问题的话，它更多是停留在技术层面的。那如果是涉及到这个客户人这个本身的话，那它就是更深层次的教练，它涉及到这个人的一个持续的转变。
So I could have coached Fisher on his issue.
我刚才一方面就是针对了这个 Fisher 他提出的问题，我做了这个技术层面的这个教练。
And we could have worked together on an action plan for exercise and nutrition and sleep, meditation.
那我们具体的也可以用一些就是行动方式，比如说我们刚才也做了一些像练习，比如说像呼吸，那我们其他的还可以做一些冥想之类的练习。
But I've learned through experience that it's more effective if you try to coach the person in the present moment.
那我们同时就也发现，如果你能够就是在这个当下，或者说针对这个人，然后做这个教练的话，它和这个你能做的更深入一些。
So instead of coaching being about planning and then you change outside of the session, this is about change that happens in the session.
那可能与其想着去怎么就是告诉对方去引导对方去解决这个问题，那么更多的是就是在当下你去想如何是引起对方身上的一些变化。
And the best way to do that I know of how to do it in the session is to connect with the sensations of the body because they exist now.
那我自己认为呢，在这个过程中，我们可以就采用的最好方式是，就是跟对方的这个身体的感觉产生一个连接，因为这种感觉是在此时此刻当下的对方的当下的一个感受。
Yeah.
Thank you for your answer. 那第二个问题，就我们 Zoom 里的朋友就是有 有疑问吗？有谁想就是或者分享一下你的看法？Okay, now let's see the second question. The second is you mentioned your thinking changes. Your thinking changes as the body changes. According to my learning, the body is influenced by the thinking, and then the body impacts how we feel. I'd like to figure out the relationship between our think and body. 这位第二个朋友他问的问题是，就是我们刚才在这次 demo 中，然后 Amos 先生他提到了一句话，就你的想法它是跟随身体的变化而变化的。那我就是根据我的一些学习的心得呢，我当时就是学到的是说，我们的身体是受着我们想法的影响的，然后我们的身体转过来又会影响到我们的感受。那在这里可能就是有一个疑问，就是这个我们的想法跟身体，它们两者到底是什么样的关系？Please.
It's a great question.
这个问题问得很好。
There has been research on this, and there is evidence that the body can react before the thought has occurred.
那我们也有研究发现，就是我们的身体反应可能会优先于就是我们的这个想法。
There's also evidence that your position, your posture, actually changes the way your mood, your hormones.
那也有研究证明，就是你的这个姿势，你的身体的姿态，它也会就是影响到就是你的这个想法，你的这个思维。
So if we're doing this, that's focus.
比如说，我们可能双手合十做这个动作的时候，那可能我们就在聚焦。
If we're doing this, this is creativity.
那如果我们做就是双手向后这样往后仰的时候呢，就是我们在做一些有创造性的东西。
This is also power.
这个对于我们，大家可以试一下这个动作。这个对于我们而言，其实也是意味着力量，它在这个给予我们自身力量。
If you do this for 2 minutes as a man or a woman, your testosterone will go up.
那如果我们就是一直保持这个动作，多做到2分钟以上的话，那你会觉得自己可能就整个状态都在往上提升。
If you do this for 2 minutes, then your cortisol levels, the stress hormone, goes up.
如果你这样就是双手紧紧的握在自己的胸前，就是维持一段时间的话，你会感觉自己的这个皮质醇这个水平在上升，然后这个状态下呢，也会让你的压力感到就是越来越多。
And you think differently when you have higher testosterone than when you have high cortisol.
那如果你的就可能压力太多的时候，就你的皮质醇水平太多的时候，你就会可能压力大，然后你想的东西也特别多。
High cortisol, linear, logical thinking.
那这个时候它也会影响到你的一个就是逻辑思维。
Lower cortisol, more lateral creative thinking.
如果你的皮质醇水平比较低的话，那你更多的这个想法可能就是比较偏向于可能比较更轻松一点，可能能更激发你的一个创造性思维。
And often the body is trying to tell us something.
就经常的，我们的身体状态其实也在向我们传递一些信息。
And so it wants to be listened to.
那其实我们的身体它也是想就是想告诉我们这些信息，它也是希望就是我们能够听到这些信息。
And I think a lot of what Fisher got from that session was simply he stopped resisting the signal, the sensation in his throat.
那我们刚做 demo 的时候呢，也是就是我们 Fisher 他遇到了问题，那我告诉他呢，也是你可以就是听从身体的反应，你可以去停止，就是可以停止，比如说因为你比如说喉咙里遇到了感觉有东西卡在那里，就是你可以停止，就是做一个反抗，就是你可以去顺应你自己的感受，去换
As
一
soon
种
as he
想法。
saw it, as soon as he saw it as a source of wisdom, it went away.
但一旦你不再把它当成一种障碍，而是把它当做智慧的时候，其实这阻碍它自然而然就消失了。
And through it going away, he was able to see the challenge differently.
那这个时候，在他就是放松下来的时候，他就能看他的这些挑战，可能就不再是挑战，他就是换一种角度来看了，可能对他而言，就更多的是把它当成机遇，当成一些积极的正面的东西。
So there's another question that's gone up here. I see. Do you want me to answer that one or a different one?
Yes, it's a different one.
Okay.
I think maybe we can move to this question. The third question is, I am keen to explore ourselves. Where does the inner power come from? 我们第三个问题是，就是我很喜欢去探索自身。那我们的自己内在的力量，它到底从何而来呢？ Yes, please.
Yes. As a coach, it's our job to see the power in our coachee.
作为教练呢，就是我们的一个职责，就是我们能够看见我们客户他身上的这个力量。
In fact, we need to believe in them and see them as formidable.
那我们要相信他们，而且要相信他们其实是有着非常强大的力量，其实是无懈可击的。
And something magical happens when we really genuinely listen to someone and pay attention to them as if they were a genius.
那如果是我们能够真正的去聆听，就是对方在说什么，然后注意到对方的这个变化，就好像对方就像一个天才一样。其实这个时候，我们会在不经意间发现，就是一些可能神奇的事情会出现。
Yeah, people reach their potential because all day they receive criticism.
就是我们每个人潜力其实都是无限的，但是我们每天可能也会遇到一些批评。
But as coaches, it's our job to create a space where we see their brilliance.
那作为教练呢，我们呢就是要给我们的客户创造一个空间，就是让他们发现自己是特殊的，是有才能的，是有非常大的潜力的。
And that, just like a child, that creates the space for them to flourish.
就像可能面对孩童一样，我们要就创造一个为他们创造一个成长的空间。
And so you have to tap into your inner power as a coach, in the form of your love of people.
作为教练呢，我们首先你要能够去充分的调动、利用起自己的能量，然后再去调动学员的这个能量。
A lot of your power as a coach is your ability to put your judgments aside and to channel this deep love for the person in front of you.
那我们首先一定要抛开，就是我们的一些可能会一些评判，然后呢，调动我们自身的能量，就是我们可能在内心深处一个内心深处的热爱，然后包括对对方的这个爱，我们可以用爱，然后去调动、去激发对方的这个能量。Thank you for your answer. And there is another question from Cindy Wu, and I will translate it. 第4个朋友的问题是在能量场被召唤起来之后，过段时间又消失了，怎么样能让这种能量保持长久，或者说自己怎样才能够持久的激发个能量？ Because the fourth question is, the energy can disappear after a period of time. Oh, sorry, I will retranslate this. After our energy is lifted up in the present, and it may disappear after some time. And how to keep the energy to stay with us for a long period of time? Or how can we consistently activate our energy?
It's another great question.
这个也是个非常好的问题。
Yes, energy dissipates over time. Also, action plans dissipate over time.
确实是，就是我们能量被召唤起来以后，过段时间会消失，也不只是我们的这个能量，可能我们做的行动计划可能也慢慢的就这样消失了。
And I would argue that the energy stays for longer than the intellectual commitment to a plan.
那我会认为，就是如果让我们的能量保持更久的话，我们就需要就是让自己的这个intellectual commitment.
Thinking, just the commitment to a plan at the head level.
那我们就是对，就是我们做这个行动计划的时候，我们要就是让自己对这个行动计划，因为我们有一个承诺，就是在想法层面上，我们要让这个承诺就是保持的时间久一点。
So we can ask Fisher, but I think he would say that he won't forget this for a long time. When he puts his fists like this and he goes, yes, he won't forget that power for a long time.
那回到我们刚才的 demo 里面呢，如果是 Fisher 的话，他就是因为我们刚刚注意到他有那个拳头手势的动作，因为在这个过程当中，他就是最后他紧握了他的拳头，他记住了就是刚才的给他的这个能量，那这个能量呢就集中在他的拳头里。当下一次他可能再面临压力的时候，他再举起的这个拳头，他想起了他当时的那个感受，就是那个 yes yes 我可以做到。那通过这种方式，就是下一次你可以就通过身体这种就是方式记住这种感觉，那下一次也是同样通过同样的姿势，让你也能激发起、回起这种能量，给自己力量。
Because we went beyond talking about fear to giving him an experience of power.
因为我们也就不会说只是简单的再说起来，你刚才就是之前当时是什么样的感觉，然后呢再让你把这种能量呢重新提起来。
And then when he was really experiencing the power very, very strong, we had connected it with something physical.
但是当你真正就是感受到感受过，你当时你的这个能量召唤起来了，你通过这种方式记住了这种感受，因为你体验过，你身体会有这种记忆，那么下一次我们就可以再次让它激发起来。
So whenever he feels pressure or fear, he goes like this, yes, and it will come back.
那一旦当你在有压力的时候，你就通过这种类似的方式，这个 yes， 然后你就发现，好像就是我当时那种能量、那种力量、那种缓解压力的方式，感觉就是又回来了。
And even just this small gesture will lead to a flood of different hormones and then thinking changes.
哪怕是这样一个简单的手势，它可能能够在下一次你遇到问题的时候，它能够再次的帮你转变自己的想法。
So we always want to balance providing the coachee with an experience with providing them with tangible actions.
所以我们在做教练的时候，就一方面是就是给予他们这种体验，这种充满力量的体验，就是能量提升的体验。那另一方面也是把它就转化成一种有形的方式，比如说通过这样的手势，就让他记住这种体验。
Yeah, we need both.
就这两种呢，这两种一个是体验，然后是一种有形的方式，这种体验，这个我们作为教练，这两者都需要做到。这样的话才能更好的就是引起对方的这种转变，让这种充满能量的感觉持续的久一点。
One more question?
Yeah, considering the time, I think that's all for today's question.
Good.
And we maybe have some other questions, but the time is limited. And we can see many positive feedback from the audience on other platforms. And thank you very much for the fantastic session. Thank you very much, Amos.
Thank you, I see, and thank you, everybody. I hope you have a lovely day.
Thank you. Have a good day. Thank you very much.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye bye. 好，非常感谢我们的 Amos 先生，刚才给我们带来了非常精彩的 demo 以及非常精彩的问答。大家其实还有问题的话，就是也可以就反馈给我们，我们这边也可以帮助大家就是转告给我们的 Amos 先生，或者说大家可以直接与 Amos 先生联系，然后跟他做进一步的沟通交流。然后本期讲座呢，我们也会有回放，大家可以到时候自己看回放。好，这里我们做一下下期的讲座预告。下期讲座预告是在5月22号下周一的下午5点，是由来自巴西的，就是 Eva 女士，她也是大师级教练 MCC。那她给我们带来的话题是在教练辅导中，教练自己就是结果的影响者。如果大家对这次讲座感兴趣的话，大家可以就扫屏幕上的二维码，然后报名。那在这里，我们再给大家分享一下，是在本月5月27号的是下午周六，也就是我们会在每个月的最后一个周六举办我们 EMCC 的就是中国会员开放日。我们办这个会员开放日呢，也是为了给导师、教练、督导，或者是说有志于成为导师、教练或者督导的朋友们，然后提供一个分享交流的平台。然后在这里，大家也会了解到我们导师、教练、督导的最新前沿资讯。关于会员开放日的这个具体的议程以及报名方式，大家可以扫屏幕上的二维码，然后具体了解。另外有分享一个好消息，是我们EMCC 国际导师认证课程，我们会在下个月6月开班。那感兴趣了解的朋友们可以扫这个左下方的二维码，然后现在我们是限时的优惠期。那如果感兴趣的朋友可以这个扫二维码，然后做进一步了解，然后可以就是快速的然后而且我们的这个优惠呢也是有限的。然后大家可以就是先到先得，然后大家可以 快速的就是来了解一下。关于这个国际的认证导师课程，然后大家可能会有一些疑问，就是这个导师他到底他有什么不一样的特别的地方？其实我们这个导师呢，比如说我们有5个特色。首先，我们导师他是帮助学员选对方向，去做对事情。导师就只有在帮助学员明确了这个发展方向以后，才能够去帮助学员去挖掘他的这个无限潜能。那第二个是我们导师在帮助学员完成目标的过程当中，也会帮助学员去实现一个能量状态的提升。那第三个是我们导师既会帮助学员激活他的外在资源，同时也会激活他的内在资源。第四个是我们导师的辅导成果，像 KPI、KBI 和 ROI 都是可以被有效计量的。第5个呢也是我们的一个特色技能，导师的特色技能是叫组织隐性技能萃取。那懂得萃取的导师不仅仅是可以向学员传承自己的经验和智慧，也可以萃取他人的技能，然后传递给学员。我们这个EMCC 国际认证的导师是可以在140多个国家通用的。我们也非常欢迎大家去加入我们这个 EMCC 导师认证的大家庭。最后是跟大家分享一个是我们今年的重磅活动，叫做第2届全球组织隐性技能管理论坛。我们这次论坛到时候是线上线下同步直播的，线下是在瑞士达沃斯举行，时间是在今年的9月3号到5号。那关于本次活动的这个具体详细信息，包括门票获取信息，大家他们可以扫就是右方的二维码，可以进群，然后进一步的了解，也可以登录我们的官方网址3w.GO-TKM.org，然后去具体的了解。好，今天的讲座就到这里，非常感谢大家的参与，我们下期再见。We don't